In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA happening on March 29, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Pistons versus Oklahoma City Thunder. For the second night in a row, the Oklahoma City Thunder will host a bottom feeder from the Eastern Conference, this time with the Detroit Pistons in town. These teams collided in November, with the Pistons earning a 9-point win in the Motor City. Will we get a repeat of that in Oklahoma City, or will the venue shift shake up the outcome? The Detroit Pistons have been in terrible shape as they've lost 17 of their last 18 games overall, and they will be hoping to arrest a 6-game slide after getting bounced by the Bucks in a 126-117 loss on Monday. Jaden Ivey led the team with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Jalen Duren added 18 points off the bench, while Marvin Bagley chipped in with 16 points. As a team, the Pistons shot 44% from the field and 7 of 24 from the three-point line as they fell behind early and showed plenty of fight to hang within striking distance right till the end against a shorthanded Bucks lineup. Meanwhile, the Oklahoma City Thunder have been in decent form as they've split their last 6 games, and they will be hoping to bounce back after coming up painfully short to the Hornets in a 137-134 loss last night. Isaiah Joe led the team with 33 points on 11 of 18 shooting. Jalen Williams and Josh Giddey each scored 31 points, while Luguentz Dort chipped in with 16 points. As a team, the Thunder shot 52% from the field and 11 of 30 from the three-point line as they exploded for 45 points in the second quarter to build a 13-point lead, only to get run down in the fourth quarter, where they allowed the Hornets to pour in 44 points. The Pistons are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The Thunder are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The under is 6-1 in Pistons' last 7 overall. The over is 7-2-1 in Thunder last 10 overall. The Pistons are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Oklahoma City and 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. The Pistons are shorthanded again as Isaiah Stewart, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Alec Burks are all out, while the Thunder could again be missing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or he sat out last night's game. The Oklahoma City Thunder should be favored big for obvious reasons, as they're the better team at home and need to win to stay in the play-in tournament conversation. The Pistons also don't cover numbers despite being underdogs every single night. With that said, Oklahoma City isn't playing great ball at the moment, and this will be just the 4th time it's a favorite of at least 7.5 points. Lots of points for a hit or miss Thunder team. I'll close my eyes and take a chance with the Pistons and the boatload of points. So the Detroit Pistons to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Pistons have been searching for offense lately, as they have failed to exceed 100 points in 4 of their last 6 games. Ivey, Weissman, and Bagley can certainly score, but there hasn't been much consistency in Detroit lately beyond that. The under has hit in 6 out of the last 7 games for Detroit. The under has hit in 3 of the last 4 for Oklahoma City as they battle injuries of their own now, most notably to Gilgeous-Alexander, Kenrich Williams, and Aleksej Pokusevski. Both teams rank in the bottom half in adjusted offense, and Oklahoma City has a top 10 adjusted defense. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Jazz versus San Antonio Spurs. 2 teams on the rebuilding trail will square off on Wednesday night as the Utah Jazz travel to Texas to take on the San Antonio Spurs. Utah is currently 35-40 on the season and slowly slipping out of contention for a play-in spot with under 10 games to go. The Spurs, meanwhile, have the 3rd worst record in the NBA and are preparing for a spot in the NBA draft lottery this spring. The Utah Jazz have been in a rut as they've lost 5 of their last 7 games overall, and they will be hoping to snap a 4-game slide after getting routed by the Suns in a 117-103 loss on Monday. Lauri Markkanen led the team with 25 points and 9 rebounds. Walker Kessler added 18 points with 8 rebounds and 7 blocks, while Talen Horton-Tucker chipped in with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. As a team, the Jazz shot 44% from the field and 9 of 36 from the three-point line as they worked hard to cut into an early 16-point deficit, only to allow the Suns to pour in 33 points in the fourth quarter to lose by double digits in the end. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs have been in a slump as they've lost 6 of their last 7 games, and they will be hoping to snap a 4-game slide after getting completely dominated by the Celtics in a 137-93 road loss on Sunday. Zach Collins led the team with 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Malaki Branham added 15 points while Trey Jones chipped in with 11 points. As a team, the Spurs shot just 37% from the field and 8 of 36 from the three-point line as they allowed the Celtics to pour in 38 points in the second quarter to fall behind by 10 points going into halftime, before they scored just 35 points in the second half to get completely blown out. The Jazz are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The Spurs are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 home games and 7-22 against the spread in their last 29 games overall. The over is 9-2-1 in Jazz last 12 overall. The under is 4-1 in Spurs last 5 overall. The Jazz are 9-25-1 against the spread in the last 35 meetings in San Antonio and 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 meetings. The Jazz are still missing Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay, and Colin Sexton, while the Spurs have ruled out Jeremy Sochan, Keldon Johnson, and Devin Vassell again. The Jazz have really gone off the boil lately as they struggle to deal with the growing injury list, while the Spurs can't buy a win and just lost by 44 points to the Celtics in their last outing. I'm not excited to lay chalk with the Utah Jazz given their current form, especially on the road, but they can still sneak into the play-in tournament if they can string together a win or two. The San Antonio Spurs continue to be in tank mode. They don't cover numbers despite being big underdogs nightly, and they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 24 points. The Spurs are getting clapped on a nightly basis, so the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Do not lose sight of the fact that the NBA is ultimately a business and there are players on the floor in many of these seemingly meaningless games that are fighting for future work. With that in mind, it shouldn't come as a surprise that both of these lower-tier teams have been giving up a number of points lately with opposing players looking to improve their stat lines. San Antonio is coughing up 130 points per game over the course of the team's last 9 losses, while Utah is giving up over 123 points in its last 6 losses. San Antonio moves at the 3rd fastest pace of play in the league, and Utah is ranked 12th. The ball will be moving and each team will be putting up a boatload of shots. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.